Don't skip. Your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day. Listen closely to me, because I have watched you carry the heavy weight of loneliness throughout this entire day. While you felt completely alone, your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day long. They were silently hoping my gentle grace would bring the comforting feeling of your loving spirit into their quiet moments. I saw the hidden tears you held back this morning, and I want you to know they felt that same exact sadness. They looked at the empty space beside them, secretly waiting for a sign that you are finally on your way to them. I am currently working behind the scenes to bridge this difficult gap and bring your two loving hearts together forever. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact physical sign they are waiting to see. Because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I must show you exactly how to recognize their arrival tomorrow. Do not skip away, for the blessing of true love is closer right now than it has ever been in your entire life. Your future partner walked through their normal routine today feeling a sudden and unexplained warmth right in the center of their chest. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and I used that soft warmth to let them know you are absolutely real. They do not know your face yet, but their deep longing is calling out to your spirit right this very second. I need you to look at your past rejections not as failures, but as my divine protection over your beautiful life. The person meant for you secretly waited for a sign from you all day, completely untouched by the lies of your painful past. You must release your old bitterness right now, so your hands are open and entirely ready to hold their loving hands. Listen to me until the end, because I am going to show you the exact path they will take to finally find you. Do not let your daily doubts silence my voice, because the secret of their arrival is deeply tied to your soulmate secretly waiting for a sign from you all day. I am giving you the map to their heart, and you must be willing to faithfully follow the signs I am placing down. The Lord says, when the bright sun reached its highest point this afternoon, your future partner stopped what they were doing just to think of you. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, wondering if you were looking up at the exact same blue sky. I sent a gentle breeze past their face to remind them that my perfect love will soon bring you straight to their front door. I know you have felt completely forgotten by love, but I assure you that your specific name is written permanently on their heart. While you were feeling incredibly tired today, they secretly waited for a sign from your spirit to give them much-needed strength. I am constantly weaving your two unique paths together, even when the road feels rough and completely covered in heavy fog. Keep listening to my gentle voice until the very close of this message, because I will tell you the exact dream I am giving you tonight. You need to hear this secret, because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and tonight I will connect your sleeping minds. I am preparing your deep thoughts to finally accept the beautiful love story that I have personally authored just for you. Every single time you feel a sudden wave of deep comfort, it is because your soulmate is actively praying for you in secret. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and their honest prayers are drawing your matching souls closer by the minute. I am the one answering their silent cries, assuring them that you are healing your heart and getting completely ready to meet. You must finally forgive yourself for the mistakes you made in your past relationships, because those difficult moments were only lessons. Your true partner secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and they will unconditionally love you for all your human flaws. Let go of your old guilt right now, so your spirit remains light and ready to totally embrace this overwhelming blessing. Do not walk away before I speak the final blessing, because I am going to reveal the very moment they will call your true name. Stay closely anchored to my voice, because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day and you must learn how to answer them. The deep secret I am about to share will wonderfully change the way you look at your beautiful future forever. Jesus says, as the evening shadows begin to softly fall outside your window, your soulmate is sitting alone watching the long day slowly fade away. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and now they are quietly asking me if tomorrow will finally be the day. I am holding their hand in the unseen world, whispering softly that your beautiful and tender heart is completely worth the long wait. You have endured so many long nights feeling like your true match simply does not exist in this terribly cold world. I promise you they absolutely do, and they secretly waited for a sign from you all day with a highly hopeful and tender spirit. I have hidden them safely away from the wrong people so they can be entirely and perfectly ready for your specific love. Stay with me through these next few important words, because I am preparing to reveal the physical sensation you will safely feel tonight. You must not close this message early, because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day and I am sending their love to you. I am opening the heavy doors of heaven to pour out a sweet blessing of deep comfort over your restless and tired mind. When you felt that sudden drop in your stomach earlier today, it was actually because your soulmate was crying out for you. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and their deep human sadness temporarily touched your own living spirit. I quickly stepped in to wipe their falling tears and replace their heavy sorrow with a warm blanket of my perfect peace. I am gently asking you to completely let go of the past hurts that have kept your loving heart locked inside a dark room. You must have totally empty hands to receive this new blessing, because your true partner secretly waited for a sign from you today. Release the lingering memory of those who broke you, so I can happily give you the beautiful future I have written for you both. Listen closely until the final word is spoken, because I will reveal the profound blessing I have placed over your shared future. Do not let distraction pull you away, because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day and this revelation is the key to your joy. I am building a solid bridge of faith between your two hearts, and you must walk across it with complete and absolute trust. The Lord says. In the very middle of their busy afternoon, your soulmate heard a specific song that instantly made them think of your gentle embrace. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and I used that beautiful melody to calm their anxious and rushing thoughts. They closed their eyes for just a moment, fully imagining what it will feel like when they finally get to hold you close. I see how deeply you long to share your simple daily moments with someone who truly understands the pure depths of your soul. Your true love shares this exact same desire, and they secretly waited for a sign from you all day while running their normal errands. I am actively matching your daily rhythms so that when you finally cross paths, your lives will blend together completely flawlessly. Stay with me right here to the very end, because I am going to reveal the exact words they will speak when they first see you. Because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I have placed a very specific greeting permanently inside their mind. You must hear this secret so your heart will recognize the sound of their voice the very second they speak to you. Your soulmate has spent years building a safe and comfortable home, but they always knew something essential was completely missing from it. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, looking at the empty rooms and hoping you would soon arrive to fill them. I am currently preparing the physical spaces in both of your lives so that your future home together will be a true sanctuary. You must deliberately stop looking backward at the people who walked away from you when you needed them the absolute most. Your true protector secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and they will never abandon you in your times of trouble. Trust that I removed those wrong people from your history specifically to make clear room for this massive and beautiful blessing. Do not skip to the end before the right time, because the journey of hearing my voice is preparing your soul for the final release. Because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, you must honor their patience by patiently listening to my comfort now. I am setting a beautiful and divine trap of pure love, and you are both walking right into the center of my joy. Jesus says, when you wake up in the quiet stillness of the early morning, that profound sense of peace you feel is a direct gift from me. While you were sleeping, your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day and then prayed for your safety all through the night. I took their deeply loving prayers and carefully wrapped them around your resting mind like a thick and protective shield. I know the heavy silence in your house sometimes makes you wonder if I have completely forgotten the deepest desires of your heart. I assure you I have not, for your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day and I am simply perfecting the timing. I refuse to rush this beautiful connection, because I want your shared future to be completely immune to the world's common breakages. Keep your focus on my words until the very close, because I will shortly reveal the exact color they will be wearing when you meet. Since your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I am leaving breadcrumbs of absolute truth for you to easily follow. I am painting a very vivid picture in your mind right now so you can walk confidently into tomorrow without any lingering fear. Your future partner often looks at happy couples walking down the street and feels a sharp pang of longing in their deep spirit. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, hoping that I would quickly write the next chapter of your beautiful love story. I lovingly remind them in those hard moments that the greatest and most enduring loves always require the deepest and most faithful patience. I require you to completely forgive the younger version of yourself who accepted less love than you rightfully and truly deserved. Your perfect match secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and they see your immense value exactly as I created it. Stand up tall in your spirit today, knowing that you are entirely worthy of the massive devotion that is currently walking toward you. Stay anchored to this message until the final minute, because I am preparing to hand you the ultimate key to your lasting happiness. Your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and I am going to show you how to securely unlock their guarded heart. The deep mysteries of your future are securely held in my hands, and I am slowly opening my fingers to show you the truth. The Lord says, as the afternoon sun cast long shadows across their floor, your soulmate felt an overwhelming urge to simply speak your name into the quiet air. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and calling out to you was their way of reaching into the unseen world. I caught that precious whisper and planted it gently inside your mind, which is why you suddenly thought of love today. I understand how incredibly exhausting it is to keep your heart fully open when the world constantly tries to aggressively force it shut. Keep it entirely open just a little longer, because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day and they need your light. I am actively guarding your soft and gentle nature, ensuring that the heavy world does not harden the beautiful person I carefully made. Listen entirely to the end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact place where your two paths will finally cross. Because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I have marked a specific spot on the map of your beautiful life. Do not miss this vital instruction, for it is the divine compass that will securely guide your tired feet directly to their waiting arms. There was a moment today when your future partner felt a sudden sting of tears behind their eyes for absolutely no logical reason. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and their deep spiritual longing simply overflowed into brief physical emotion. I sent my comforting presence to immediately wrap around their shoulders, quietly promising them that the painful wait is almost entirely over. You must actively choose to stop carrying the heavy baggage of your previous failed relationships into your bright and hopeful tomorrow. Your true soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and they are bringing a completely clean slate to your new life together. Drop those old and useless burdens right now, because you cannot hold hands with your future while you are still clutching your past. Do not leave before I speak the final blessing, because I am going to deliver the ultimate seal of peace that will settle your mind. Your true soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and hearing this promise will finally synchronize both of your beating hearts. I am actively writing the very final sentence of your lonely chapter, and you are about to turn the page into complete joy. Jesus says, when your soulmate was driving home from their daily tasks, they saw a specific bird fly across their path and instantly thought of you. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and they completely believed that small bird was a direct message from my spirit. I smile when they look for you in my creation, because it shows exactly how intensely ready they are to finally love you. I have watched you scroll through your memories, wondering if your best and happiest days are already entirely behind you in the distant past. I promise your best days are approaching, because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day to begin your real life. I am entirely capable of restoring all the lost years, bringing you a profound joy that makes you completely forget your old sorrows. Stay with me for just a few more moments, because I am going to tell you the deep secret of your shared and beautiful future. Since your true soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I owe it to your faithful heart to reveal this hidden truth. I am removing the heavy veil from your tired eyes so you can finally clearly see the massive blessing standing just ahead of you. Your soulmate often wakes up in the very middle of the night feeling like they need to suddenly reach out and touch your hand. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and their sleeping mind continues the intense search even when their tired body rests. I am the one who gently rocks them back to a peaceful sleep, silently assuring them that I am protecting you from all harm. I need you to totally stop seeking the painful approval of people who could never truly understand the deep and rich value of your soul. The exact person I created for you secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and they will fully accept you without any hesitation. You are beautifully and wonderfully made, and I am bringing you a partner who will clearly see my living reflection shining in your eyes. Do not close your heart or this message before the very end, because I am about to hand you the specific healing touch you need. Because your true soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I am extending a massive wave of peace toward your life today. I am physically breaking the heavy chains of your old loneliness, and setting you completely free to properly love and be truly loved. The Lord says, your future partner sat quietly at their table this evening, staring at an empty chair and vividly imagining you sitting right there across from them. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and their faithful heart is continuously making physical room for your arrival in their home. I am heavily blessing their quiet patience, preparing them to be the strong and steady foundation you have always desperately needed in your life. I know you have fiercely battled feelings of deep unworthiness, falsely believing that you are somehow entirely too broken to be perfectly loved. That is a terrible lie, and your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day because your specific soul is exactly what they crave. I am currently binding up all of your unseen wounds, turning your past painful scars into beautiful marks of incredible strength and deep resilience. Keep listening closely until the final sentences, because I am going to reveal the exact memory they are holding on to right now. Because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I have given them a vague but beautiful mental picture of your future together. You must absolutely hear this, so you can clearly understand how deeply our minds are all perfectly connected in this wonderful and divine plan. Every time you smell a sudden and familiar scent that brings you random comfort, it is your soulmate's presence brushing against your own spirit. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and their intense emotional focus occasionally ripples into your own physical reality. I allow these small and gentle overlaps to happen just to remind you both that the final separation is rapidly coming to an end. You must deliberately walk away from any lingering habits or toxic ties that constantly drag your bright spirit back down into the heavy mud. Your specific soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and I need your daily path to be completely clear of all stumbling blocks. Stand firm in your pure faith right now, knowing that a clean and totally healthy life is the absolute best preparation for true romance. Do not dare to look away before the final promise, because I am going to show you the massive blessing I placed on your door. Since your true soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day, I have marked your literal household for an incoming season of joy. I am securely locking out all future sorrow, and leaving the front window wide open for the gentle breeze of your new lasting love. Jesus says, while running their daily errands this morning, your soulmate saw someone who briefly looked exactly like you from a long and distant angle. They secretly waited for a sign from you all day, and their racing heart physically skipped a beat before they realized it was a stranger. I allowed that brief moment of excitement just to prove to them how incredibly happy they will be when they finally see your real face. I have clearly seen the deep exhaustion in your bones from carrying the heavy burden of being entirely completely alone for so many long years. I am stepping in to carry it now, because your soulmate secretly waited for a sign from you all day to finally help share your heavy load. I am actively transferring the heavy weight of your past onto my own shoulders, so you can walk completely freely into your new partnership. Stay tightly anchored to my voice until the very end, because I am going to reveal the specific song that will play when you finally meet.